Dusk Lake. The place is a monument to the kind of arrogance that caused the collapse of the old empire. The lake has always been home to strong magics. Even the primitive tribe that used to live near its shores could feel the intense lines of force and magical nodes that interweave throughout the area. They built monuments here and buried their dead in ornate burial mounds nearby, for they knew that this was an important place. Before the backlash, a wizard named Alana chose this site for her residence so that she could take advantage of all the freely available power. She chased the tribe away and had a triple-spired tower built out in the middle of the lake, right on top of the strongest magical node. Elemental fire energy was easy to access from this location, and she used it to perfect powerful fire-based spells. In recognition of her importance, she was made the keeper of the Eternal Flame, one of the ancient artifacts given to the races of good at the very beginning of the world. Over time, she became increasingly ambitious and summoned fiery creatures into our world to do her bidding. The arrangement was most dangerous and unstable, and when the backlash hit, her home was turned into a playground for all the unnatural beasts she had brought here. They cannot stray far from the spires, but the entire structure is rife with the beasts. It is there that you must go in order to retrieve the Eternal Flame. Even in death, Alana clings to her lust for power. She has transformed into a lich, a powerful undead monster. And while she's not as strong as she was when she was alive, she is still a formidable opponent. Defeat her and bring back the flame, and we shall be one step closer to defeating Raka.
Okay, hey everybody. This is the third mission on Dragon's Blood. I think I started it in the wrong order. I did the first mission, which you don't have a choice about, but I think I picked the wrong one first. Out of the two, I probably should have picked this one first because this is a bit easier. But this is a really fun mission. I had a lot of fun doing it. It's a bit of a pain in the arse because if you don't know where you're going, sometimes you can cock things up.
No kill, Polag.
It's not particularly obvious where to go.
Polag, help you. Yes?
I need to get across the bridge.
No can
I love the
cross
voice
bridge.
acting in this game.
Need fire key. Big Chief have a fire key in fort.
Ooh, fire
Fort?
key.
You goblins have a fort nearby?
Yes, many goblins. Good place for hiding.
And how do I get into this fort?
Oh, you no get in fort.
You know,
Seems
get
like your
involved.
help was useless then.
No, wait. Polag meant to say you no get in fort without the secret gate key.
So give me the gate key.
Polag no have gate key.
That
That's
bit there,
little
secret
chief
gate key.
burial place.
You don't have the fire key, and you don't have the gate key. What use
That's
are you,
really
Pollock?
sneaky because
Polag have
you'll see in a
key for
minute.
burial place.
It's not
Then
obvious where you have to
Pollock
go
better
after you've
give
got
key
keys.
for burial place, so I can go talk to Little Chief.
Okay. Here is key. But little chief no like to talk. He mostly just yell.
Thanks, Pollock. Why don't you run off now? And one piece of advice for you.
Yes? What that?
Don't run to the fort. It won't be a safe place for hiding for too much longer.
Oh! Polag, take advice. Got to go now. Bye-bye.
Yes, I absolutely love this game. I think it's brilliant. I think it's one of the best third-person action games on the Dreamcast. There's not a lot of serious third-person action games, like serious as in, you know, a comprehensive third-person game. You're playing as a warrior. You don't exactly level him up, but you level up his skills. You learn new skills. You find items. And I'm just going to go and find the first wisp, blessing wisp of the level. It's a great game, this. I like the open level design, but it can sometimes be very difficult to find where you're going. I mean, the map does point you in the general direction, but as you'll see shortly, the map pointing you in the general direction is not the least bit helpful, really. Oh shit. You don't want to get cornered by a bunch of these guys. That's one thing you have to remember to do in this game is guard. If you forget to guard, you can really suffer. It's actually fairly realistic as well in terms of the combat. I mean, when you guard, if an enemy is behind you and you're only guarding with a shield in front of you, if an enemy behind you strikes you, you'll still get hurt. See, these fuckers are trying to surround me now. Bastards. Have some of that. Ow, how many? 3, 4? There we go. Dealt with them all. Okay, now this is the first location that we have to go to, the sacred area that, whatever his name, Pollock, whatever he called himself, he gave us the key to this door. Okay, we cleared those guys out. We have to come back here in a minute. Oh, look out for that potion again in a minute or two. That, obviously, that caved in. And that potion was on the other side of the cave in, so we'll be there soon, at some point. I regret picking that wisp up, because that's a healing one and I didn't need it at the time. That's one thing about this game, it's really irritating. Those wisps, the healing wisps, you can use them even if you don't need them. And your potions, that potion that's sat there on the display, you can press the Y button right now and use it, and it will go out of your inventory even though you don't need it. Even though your health is full, it will be used. And that is really frustrating. This is the first different enemy that we've had to face for a while. These guys require a new strategy because they guard as well. There we go, fire cannon key. That thing down there would be the fire cannon, and it's blocking your path. Do not, whatever you do, go down there. I made the mistake earlier of going down there and I lost about 90% of my health. So that's what you have to do, you have to turn that fire cannon off so you can get past it. And go and speak to the little chief. Before we do that though, let's just have a quick look around, see if there are any more wisps. Ah, there's a healing wisp. You don't need that right now. Clean me out some goblins. And they got dealt with nicely. Right, that would be the way. That's where I started, and that's where you have to get through there eventually. Later on, you get a key to raise a bridge. I'm just trying to remember my bearings, because you can get quite easily lost on these maps because the compass is a piece of shit. It doesn't show you anything on the map. Like, it doesn't show you a destination to head to, it just shows you the direction you're facing. So you've always got to check your position on the map in the pause menu. Ah, thanks for a new health potion. Okay, so I think I've found where I'm supposed to be going again. I haven't actually finished at the burial area, so I should be heading back there. But I think I'll just handle this little place first. Because there is a little blessing wisp around here somewhere. Just be very careful when you jump out of this gap, because you'll do what I just did and fall like a lemon. That was what we call a schoolboy error right there. So you head back up. And you try it again. Put the brakes on, make sure you don't fall off. And you get the miss. Just going to clear out these bad guys. Yeah, that's not a good idea to go out there, because you will fall and lose a lot of health. Even though it is longer, it's much better off. You're just much better off not taking those risks. Like this one here, this is another good jump that you can fall and kill yourself from. So now we just head back to the burial area, because we've already unlocked the... We've turned off the cannon now, so we can get through to see the little chief. So that back there was the gate I started at. This was the camp that was just down the hill from the gate, and over here should be the burial area. It's very, very easy to lose your sense of direction in this game. That's the badger. Okay, so you head back down here. Where that you heard that cannon firing and saw it firing earlier. You should now be able to get through. Not a good idea to get surrounded by these three. Sorry about that. The cable to one of my Mad Cat's controls is a bit loose. Very stingy. Have to use a health potion. Okay, so just round this corner and round this corner. No, not this corner, sorry, this is a room, not a corner. There, up here. That's the potion we saw when the cave-in fell. Right. Next part coming soon.